Apple cider is pretty good. One thing I want to talk about here is a lot of people don't realize that, one day you're going to be older and you're not going to be a whole lot older. But the thing about it is that, say there you are at 25 years old. One day you're going to have 25 years stacked on top of that, Things get old, things get fresh, but even the fresh gets old. And you have to think that everything that you know, all the basics that you know, they don't change at all. You're still going to have to get up and eat. You're still going to have to drink. You're still going to have to go to sleep. And there's a whole nother 25 years of that. So if you're tired of eating, if you're tired of sleeping, waking up doing the same thing every day, just know that if you're 25 years old, you got another 25 years on top of that. And the reason why that don't seem so bad is because you don't realize that the first few years of your life, you was young, you was too young, you didn't know a whole lot. There's a whole lot of learning in that first 25 years. Now that you're at where you are, there's really not a whole lot more learning you can do. So things are going to get old real quick. It's absolutely hard to describe. Thinking about that, there's not a whole lot going to change. There's still another 30 years out there, and everything I know is still going to remain the same. I'm still going to have to eat, and I'm still going to have to sleep and change my clothes, take a shower. And a lot of people don't focus in on the aggravation of, right there you are 25 years old, maybe still living at home. You don't know what it is to get a $250 paycheck and then have to turn around and spend maybe $100 of that on food. That's food. You may need socks or shoes. Nobody's buying that for you no more. So there you got that. You feeling good. You got that nice paycheck, but then now you got to go buy food. But anyway, getting to the relationship part of the conversation. Something that's very important here is that, they're on getting old, Once you've seen about 5 or 10 of the same, 5 or 10 of the chest, is a whole lot going to change? I mean, maybe the color, maybe the placement, this, that, and the other. A female's chest is not, if you've seen about 10 or 15 of them, there's not a whole lot of change in there, The only thing you were ever really lusting after was the illusion that, there's going to be a golden nugget in there somewhere. But you know what? When you've been there and you've done that and you've had this and you've had that, at the end of the day, it's going to come down to one day you're going to be crippled, or you might not be crippled. You may have too big a yard to mow, and you know what it comes down to? Brittany is not going to come over to wipe your behind at 60 years old. Brittany is not going to come over and mow your grass for you. So just how important is Brittany's opinions? There you are, you could be in a very beautiful relationship. And there Brittany got in the way of it because your boyfriend is not aesthetically pleasing as that guy over there that they're all going to backstab each other for. And at the end of the day would be saying that they want group intimacy. Because why is 3 girls tag teamed up on 1 girl over the same guy? Nobody's on teams with anybody over the opposite sex in that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's on teams. Y'all backstabbed yourself. How the hell was she going to team up with her if she cheated on her with him? You know what I'm saying? It's completely stupid, and females have to upgrade. So do men. Men's got to understand that at the end of the day, it's about who you want to sponsor your livelihood and your future. What female sponsors your future? I mean, that's all it is, really.